Hari Om. First, let's understand the etymology of Vedas. Okay, Vedas is obviously an English word, so the actual word in Sanskrit is Veda. Okay, so what does the word Veda mean? It comes from the root dhatu, vid, which means knowledge. We've already seen the word vid in several different names and contexts. For example, Vidya, Vidwan, Vidushi, Ayurveda, Dhanurveda, right? Vidya means what? Education. Vidwan, meaning scholar of any specific art form or discipline. For example, we see, the pictures of Mangalamballi Balamuli Krishna and also my own mother, Jayashree Chari, who were Vidwans, Vidhushis, and, in Carnatic music. Ayurveda, already most of you are aware what is Ayurveda, and Dhanurveda, right? What is the subject matter of the Vedas? Okay, I need to keep using the word Vedas just to bring the attention back to what we already know. Subject matter is Laukika and Alaukika. Laukika and Alaukika, the root word is actually lok. We've already know the meaning, of lok, right? Patal lok and all that stuff from the series. But ultimately, lok is Laukika. Alaukika basically means worldly and beyond the world. Okay, so quite simply, Laukika means that which pertains to everyday living, the worldly life that we are in already. Alaukika is that which is beyond just merely observation, that which you cannot necessarily, sense through our actual observations alone. Now, there are several misconceptions that exist about the Vedas, and it's not necessary to know everything because we don't want to focus on that which is fundamentally that is misconception. Okay, the idea is to know the prevalent ones and their origins, and it's really important. First, and arguably the funniest of all, is that Vedas are writings of a long lost mythical civilization. It's funny because, this civilization is neither long lost or mythical. Okay, that civilization, that is Bharatavarsha, that is Veda Bhumi, that is our civilization, our land. This living and thriving marvel. What does the word Veda Bhumi mean? I think we already know what it means. Veda means knowledge, and Bhumi essentially means the land of knowledge. All of us, when I mean all of us, I mean all of us are living heirs of this civilization. Whether we agree, acknowledge, or identify ourselves is another story altogether. But we're all living heirs ultimately. This is to demonstrate that this civilization is that which we're talking about, not some mythical civilization. The next common misconception is that Vedas are a set of books or manuscripts. Okay, they're authored by rishis on palm leaf scrolls or papyrus, and they've been meticulously written down. No, that is not the case. I'm focusing only on misconceptions. I'll get to what they are in just about a few minutes. But yeah, Vedas are not a set of books or manuscripts. And then, of course, comes the other popular one. It contains hegemonic commandments for land grabbing, divisiveness, and dividing people into heathens versus infidels. It's very primitive. It talks about hellfire, and of course, the most infamous barb against Sanatana Dharma, which is a caste system. No, Vedas do not contain any of these. It does not talk about hellfire. It does not talk about land grabbing. It does not talk about dividing people up into different, strata at all. Absolutely not. So, just for the sake of this test video, let's understand that Veda essentially means knowledge. Okay. Vidyate anena savidyate. What does that mean? So when we say Veda, we're referring to two entities. Okay. One is knowledge itself, and second is where that knowledge is present in the actual text within quotes. I'll explain that later. The subject matter is Laukika and Alaukika and deals with knowledge that can be applied on an everyday basis. It's a life manual, all encompassing in its scope and its application. Hari Om.